This has got to be one of the most disgusting smears I've ever seen in the political realm. It involves Ilhan Omar. I can't even believe I'm fucking talking. Because this is so outrageous that this would even be brought up as something factual. If you had zero evidence of this, it's amazing. It's only seeming to be in the conservative conspiracy theory media.
One of the most friendly marriages. Oh, yeah. Like, stop it. It's crap. Piece of shit. This is allegedly.
She married her brother. And then she has kids with this person that they say is her brother. So, oh yeah. So what's the one naturally to fucking think from that? This is disgusting. So I saw this segment on a Laura Ingraham show. This piece of shit fucking floozy that she is. So at first I thought, well, this is just some little one-off thing. And of course she has this bullshit reporter on from Washington Examiner, this fucking rag that they are. Zero evidence of anything. The only evidence that these fucking cocksuckers have is, well, she didn't, sit down and give us every bit of evidence we asked for and actually talk about this like it's a serious thing. Yeah, who would? Who would? Turn the tables around, you stupid pieces of shit. Let's just say, okay, you're fucking accused of that. Are you going to be in a hurry to be like, yeah, actually, here, let me talk about all the ways in which that is not true. I did not have sex with my own sibling. Here, I'm more than happy to show you the paper. Get out of here. You tell people to go fuck themselves. You just ignore them. You're like, bye. Stop it.
Elements to this story that are extremely curious and confusing. Simplify it for us.
So we've always known that Ilhan Omar's marital history has been complicated because her current husband, Ahmed Hirsi, is who she was married to from 2002. And then she said that they split up in 2008 for her to marry Ahmed Elmi from 2009 to 2011. However, I went back and found some misdemeanor and petty misdemeanor filings from the Hennepin County Courthouse, which showed that she and Ahmed Hirsi, who she said that she had been split up with at the time, were living at the same residence in the Cedar Riverside neighborhood of Minneapolis.
Well, so, and is this unrelated to other allegations about family members and being involved with them, or what's that? People are messaging me, asking me for this flow chart. I said, I have no idea. I can't follow any of these. It seems like there's interior contradictions, however.
So in 2016, Alpha News obtained screenshots of Ahmed Elmi, so her now ex-husband's social media posts, which seemed to indicate that he had been in contact with Ilhan Omar after she said that they had split up and that she had no way of contacting him under penalty of perjury during her divorce proceedings. But we didn't necessarily have official records proving that she and Ahmed Hirsi were living together in what was effectively a common law marriage for the entirety of her adult life. Now, again, it is fully possible that in these traffic proceedings and in these misdemeanor charges that we obtained, that it was just by default that it listed the same address. But the fact is that reporters have been asking Omar to explain why she was married to one man and living with another for years on end, repeatedly misconstruing the situation, or just straight up rejecting the free press's inquiries into her marital history.
So, at first I wasn't going to do anything about this because I'm like, well, it's just one thing. Then this worthless sack of dog shit, fucking so-called human being, piece of shit, fucking, oh God, this motherfucking Jesse Waters. How has this guy not gotten this shit kicked out of him by somebody somewhere? I don't want it to happen. I'm not calling for it. But God damn it, his fucking attitude and the way he carries himself, the piece of shit that he is, I'm surprised somebody hasn't fucking done something. Don't, but I'm not surprised it hasn't. Or I wouldn't be surprised if it hasn't happened. Then he had it on his thing. And it's the worst because with him, this is why I felt the need to do it. Because after this segment, I was like, Is this for... Okay, so you look up in the different... You Google it. Every single goddamn thing that has anything to say about it is a fucking piece of shit right-wing rag, like Breitbart, Free Beacon, Washington Examiner. You name it. It's crap all the way around. Nothing to it in any way has any kind of fucking bearing. It's all fake nonsense, just a bullshit smear, and the worst kind, too. So, Waters, even with his fucking... It's the same person that was on Laura Ingram's show, this fucking worthless person, Tanya something or another, a so-called reporter, piece of shit that she is. They even say in that segment with Waters, there is no evidence.
Reporters have no way of independently verifying their authenticity, but it seems unlikely that they were doctored. And in these screenshots, Ahmed Elmi, you know, the one that people are alleging is her brother, he does refer to himself as the uncle and that, like, her children are his nieces. And more disconcerting, when she obtained her divorce in 2017, under penalty of perjury, she said that she had no way of contacting Elmi after the summer of 2011 and that his last known whereabouts were in London. But we obtained eviction records showing that Elmi was living in Minneapolis, about 2.5 miles from her home with Hersey, a full year after summer of 2011.
Okay, so there's no way to confirm she actually married her brother, but there's no way to say she didn't because she's scrubbing everything, she's refusing to answer questions, she's not putting forth any family members to talk to the media to put this out. And the reason that she would marry her brother was to what? Help him with his immigration status?
It would either be for immigration purposes or for financial benefits, because the two both attended North Dakota State University, and it seems like they overlapped the time in which they were both there. So it's possible that there could have been reduced tuition rates. Again, we don't have irrefutable evidence that this is true, but there was enough there that, you know, the media should be asking questions. And the fact that, I don't know about you, but if someone came up to you and asked, did you marry your sibling, would you not have your social security number, every documented address you've ever lived in, copies of all your siblings' birth certificates to prove that you did not?
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe the motivation was she was in a really rough situation in Somalia. She was a refugee. She tried to get out of there. She, I guess, maybe didn't have a lot of money at the time. She's studying here. She's trying to help her brother out, so she cooked up this scheme. We're not saying it happened. But she's not providing any answers because there's a lot of suspicions out there. All right, good job reporting this. We'll see if anybody picks this up in the mainstream media. Somehow I think they won't. Don't know why, but just maybe they're just not curious about it. Thank you very much, Tiana. I appreciate your report.
Thank you.
There's nothing to tie it. No direct anything. Just, and then some try to attempt to do some weird jujitsu bullshit like, well, just because there isn't evidence doesn't mean that there isn't something or another, blah, blah, blah. Oh, my God. How is this not slander? I know why. Because they use the word allegedly a lot. Because they go, well, I don't know for sure, but, okay. All right, you motherfuckers. Let's give this fucking piece of shit a taste of his own medicine. So you know why Jesse Waters feels the need to put a story like this on? Now, this is because I heard it from a friend of mine, little source, that allegedly Jesse Waters likes to fuck his own sister. Yeah, that's right. And apparently the person he's married to the whole time, had 2 kids with, yeah, that's the sister he fucked and had children with. Allegedly. See how that works? And I'm sure, because it's Fox News, and there's a ton of people on that thing that are just aberrant sister fuckers. They probably like, hey, Jesse's one of us now. He fucks his sister today, yeah. Oh, my God, allegedly. Just keep saying the word. That's all you got to do. That's the most fucked up part of this whole thing. In order to avoid genuine fucking, slander talk or charges, you just got to say allegedly, or I'm assuming. I mean, I assume it's because Jesse Waters thinks his sister's really hot and can't wait to fuck her, allegedly. That's why This sort of stuff turns him on. So, you know, when he sees this story, he's like, oh, I'm getting a chubby. Uh-oh. I remember the days when I allegedly used to fuck my sister, too. Yeah. Fuck you, asshole. You're a worthless, cocksucking piece of shit. And I wish I did believe in karma, but I've seen too many. Hell, Trump got elected president. That right there to me proves there's no real karma. I mean, but oh God, if it is existing, if there is karma, please get this guy one day. Make him suffer. He is a piece of fucking shit. Fucking come up with a goddamn smear like this. What the fuck is wrong with you, asshole? You're a worthless cunt. And I hope you get everything you have coming to you, you piece of dog shit.